14 teams, one goal, win a football championship. Welcome to the Kettleland High School Football Championship Preview Show. I'm Travis Fossing alongside Sean Bauer.
Tonight we'll preview South Dakota's 7 championship games, which will be played at Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium in Brookings as construction continues at the Dakota Dome in Vermilion.
In Class 11 AAA, Brandon Valley will defend its title against O'Gorman. The Lynx are playing in their second straight championship game, while the Knights are making their first appearance in the finals since falling to Washington 27-24 in 2015. After losing to Lincoln in early October, Brandon Valley has posted 5 straight wins, including 52-point performances in lopsided W's against Stevens and Washington in the opening rounds of the playoffs. The Lynx beat O'Gorman 40-16 at the Dakota Bowl in early September, but BV head coach Chad Garrow understands that the Knights are a talented, dangerous team.
Well, their offense is pretty good, and they spread the ball around. They got a good back in Wisher in the backfield, so they can kind of spread you out and then give it to him. And so you got to be able to stop their run. If you don't stop their run, then they're going to have a heyday.
Defensively, they've got some athletes that can definitely cause some concern for us, and then offensively, they have some weapons that they can score in a hurry. So, I mean, we're just gonna do what we do, and I think we'll be good.
Brandon Valley is attempting to go back-to-back for the first time since winning 11 AA championships in 1989 and 90. O'Gorman has its sights set on its first championship since winning consecutive 11 AA crowns in 2004 and 5. The Knights carry a 7-game win streak into the finals, including a thrilling 24-21 semifinal win over top-seeded Roosevelt. O'Gorman erased an 8-point deficit in the final 5 minutes against the Rough Riders and hopes to erase the memory of their early season setback against Brandon Valley.
I mean, we learned from our mistakes, and early in the year, obviously we had injuries that we were dealing with at that time. We had starters on the sideline, and we had a lot of turnovers in that game. And obviously we're a better team now than we were 6-7 weeks ago. But I mean, the same is true of Brandon. They've improved as well. So I mean, it'll be a chance for us to find out where we really are. I mean, we know Brandon's a very talented team, and we definitely have some matchup issues that we have to deal with in order to stop them. But if our kids play well, we dealt with the same situation last week with Roosevelt.
We've had some struggles with Brandon in the past, but I think we're ready. I think we've got good schemes. We're going to have good practices this week, and we'll come out ready to play.
O'Gorman clashes with Brandon Valley in the 7th and final championship game. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock Friday night.
The Class 11 AA championship game pits number 1 Pierre against second-seeded Brookings, but the Governors are overwhelming favorites. The Govs beat the Bobcats 54-6 during the regular season and are 2 weeks removed from a 103-point performance in the playoffs. The 2-time defending state champion Pierre Governors advanced to the title game with a 50-point semifinal win over Mitchell. The Govs have won 15 consecutive games dating back to last season and bring one of the most dominating teams in state history to Brookings. Steve Steele's squad has scored a state record 678 points this season and has an average margin of victory of nearly 55 points. Despite the record-setting season so far, these Govs want to make some program history of their own.
They're excited just to have their own little mark beyond, this program and this school's history, and, they just want to make it the best mark it can be. And, they realize, one other team did what we've done so far and made it to the state championship undefeated in Pierre history, and they lost. So they want to be the first one to finish out a perfect season.
The Govs' 2 closest games this season were a pair of 25-point victories over T-Area and Huron. Their lowest offensive output came in their 40-0 win over Sturgis. Brookings has rolled through the 11 AA playoffs, outscoring its 2 opponents by 66 combined points, including its 36-7 victory over Huron in the semifinals. The Bobcats head into Friday's state final with a 10-1 record, with their lone loss coming to top-ranked Pierre in mid-October. And while understanding they're underdogs heading into Friday's match, Brookings feels if they can clean up the mistakes they made in that 54-6 loss to the Govs, they'll give themselves a chance for the upset.
Regardless of how that game starts, or good for us or good for them, that we understand it's going to be a 4-quarter game, and we need to play 4 quarters, and we need to be prepared to play 4 quarters. And it's going to come down to execution on offense, not giving up the big play on defense, and especially not turning the football over, and being much better on special teams than we were the first time.
Brookings will take a second swing at Pierre Friday at Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium. Kickoff is set for noon.
We'll preview the Class 11A and 11B championship games next. You're watching the KELOLAND High School Football Championship Preview Show.